As this year is drawing to a close, I thought we'd take a look at what's coming in 2024 for Fallout, because it's going to be an absolutely massive year for the franchise. We're going to start with the most controversial topic at the moment, and that is the next gen update. We've already covered this quite a lot on the channel already, but we're going to go into it again for the last time this year. Whereas we're already aware, it was announced in October last year that the update was meant to be happening this year. Fast forward into August of this year, we hadn't heard anything until Pete Hines had said basically that Starfield was 3 weeks from launch and that there was no news to give and that everyone needed to be patient. Fast forward to the 23rd of October, which was bomb drop day, and there was still no news. Fast forward to November, someone asked him again after he'd announced his retirement, and he turned around and said that he did try getting an update before he left, but there was nothing concrete that he could share. Then fast forward again to about a week ago, where they'd come out and said that it's basically delayed until 2024, but they haven't given any information as to why it was delayed or when in 2024 it's going to drop. A lot of the speculation that it's going to drop around the Fallout TV show, but we just have to sit, wait and be patient for any more news on that. Now obviously this has caused a lot of controversy. I'd say that the fan base is probably split 50-50 on this. There's a lot of people that are really annoyed that they said it was going to happen this year, didn't actually give it any update or indication so that it was going to be delayed. We just sort of assumed and knew that it was going to be delayed. Then understandably you've got the modding community who are annoyed because they're going to have to go through and redo all their mods because they're going to be broken. People who have downloaded the mods are obviously going to have to wait for them to be updated to re-download them all, and it's basically just a giant mess. And like I said, 50% of the people are annoyed, and then you've got the other 50% of the people who are like, okay, that's fine, you've given us an update, we're happy to wait, and we're happy to also see what's going to come with the update. I did a video on this a couple of months ago, basically saying what we'd like to see added to the game, being as though it's going to be a next gen update, things like New Game Plus, some of the mechanics from Fallout 76 like area looting, or some of the crafting things from Fallout 76, adding legendaries to weapons and things like that. So as of now, we're just waiting for when this update's going to drop, and waiting for an update on when this update's going to drop. But we do know that apparently 2024 is when it's going to happen. Moving on now to Fallout 76, we have a whole load of stuff coming up until March. So starting in January, we have the Camp Showcase theme, which is Raiders. That'll start on the 4th of January and run through till the 13th of February. So from the 4th to the 8th of January, we have Caps Aplenty weekend. January 11th to the 15th is Gold Rush and Double Mutations weekend. January 25th to the 29th is Treasure Hunter and Double Mutations weekend. Then January 30th to February the 13th is the Burning Love Challenge event. Moving on to February, which is then the Burning Love Challenge event. Camp Showcase theme will be mining. Obviously, I've just said that we've got Burning Love Challenge event from the end of Jan to the 13th of Feb, but also from the 1st of Feb to the 5th of Feb is Double Score weekend. 8th to the 12th is Murmur's Special Pick and Double Mutations weekend. February 13th to 27th is Fashnacht. February 22nd to the 26th is Double XP and Double Mutations weekend. February 29th to the 4th of March is Script Surplus weekend. Then into March we have Atlantic City, America's Playground update and Season 16. So that'll be the second part of the Atlantic City update, and I did speculate in a previous video that the Season 15 wasn't going to end anytime early in 2024, and they're going to want to do something to sort of promote the TV show within Fallout 76. So as I've previously just said, February 29th to the 4th of March is Script Surplus weekend, 7th to the 11th is Caps Aplenty and Double Mutations weekend, 14th to the 18th is Double Score weekend, and the 21st to the 25th is Murmur Special Pick and Double Mutations weekend. After that, I imagine we'll go into the stuff surrounding the Fallout TV show, and there's going to be probably the whole of April, probably to the start of May, where it's just going to be all Fallout TV show based in-game, and have different events and things, and probably have stuff from the game implemented from the TV show. And now, while we're on the subject of the TV show, the Fallout TV show is due to drop on the 12th of April next year. Me personally, I'm absolutely buzzing for it. I can't wait for it to drop. I've been waiting so long for this to drop since the announcement of the TV show. As we know, it's going to have three main protagonists, one who is working for the Brotherhood of Steel. He's a Brotherhood squire, his name is Maximus. We're going to have Walton Goggins playing a ghoul, who looks like some sort of like bounty hunter hitman style, John Wick-esque type character. And then we're going to have Lucy, who is played by Ella Purnell, as the main vault dweller who has left Vault 33. And after what we saw in the trailer, it looks like the vault's gone into some sort of disarray, and that's why she's got to leave to try and probably fix it. We also know there's 2 more vaults being confirmed, one of those being Vault 32, because we've seen people in the vault suits with 32 on the back of them at the Comic-Con in Brazil. And there's Vault 4, which looks like it's something to do with Walton Goggins' character, as he can be seen in a black and white photo stood in front of it. And whilst we're still on the subject of the TV show, there will be a video coming out before the end of the year where I do a little dive into the cast and what else they've been in and what we may have seen them in before, just so we can familiarise ourselves with them. So don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned in for that one. We also know that the TV show is going to be set after the events of Fallout 4 and will also add to the lore of the games. And it's also going to be set in Los Angeles, so we might find out what happened at the end of New Vegas. But I imagine that one's pretty obvious that it was the NCR that won the Battle of Hoover Dam, and we might even get to see a little look, maybe at the end of the series, as to what the Strip looks like all those years after the end of it. And other places in California that was once held by Caesar's Legion. We'll also hopefully get to find out about the guy who was a Cyclops, which appears to have caused the most controversy from what we've seen so far. Not the fact that 1 of 3 leads is a female, but the fact that one person is a Cyclops. And just as a side note, I don't give a shit that one of the leads is female, I just want the show to be good. The last thing to be 100% confirmed and actually happening is the release of the Fallout themed Magic the Gathering cards, and they're due to drop on the 8th of March. But I do imagine that they are going to sell out fairly quick. The only thing that I know about Magic the Gathering is that it's a fantasy card game where you battle people and trade cards. A little bit like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! But I have seen these cards, they look really cool, and we'll go through just quickly some of the ones that we've already seen so far. And if you want me to try and get hold of some and do like a little unboxing or something on the channel so we can have a look and see what they look like, let me know in the comments down below. So we have a dog meat card, who doesn't want the goodest boy in the world ever as a card, a junk card, a Mothman card, that looks pretty cool, I do like the look of that, a feral ghoul card, I do like the look of the ghouls and the artwork on that, it looks a bit like concept art, a radiation card, a Caesar's Legion Emperor card, a Gary clone card, a Dr. Madison Lee card, a Rex card, and we all know Rex from Fallout New Vegas, and that's all I have to show at the moment. Like I said, if you want me to try and get hold of some, I can try. Can't promise anything. Let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. So from what I can gather, that is everything that is confirmed for Fallout in 2024. Now, the one big rumour that we had not too long ago was the leaked document from the FTC versus Microsoft Activision Blizzard takeover that there was a remaster of Fallout 3 coming in 2024. But obviously these were pre-COVID dates, so things might have been moved around, so it might not actually be happening in 2024. And if it does happen in 2024, you're probably looking at the back end of the year. So that one, obviously, I find out anything else about it, I'll let you guys know as soon as I know. But I think that's it from me today. I don't think there's anything else that I need to cover. If I have missed anything, I'm sure you guys will let me know down in the comments section, and I could probably do a follow-up to this maybe before the end of the year, maybe at the start of next year. I probably will be taking a break next week, obviously because it's Christmas a week from today, but I will be posting a video before the end of this week about the little dive into the cast of the Fallout TV show to familiarise ourselves with, in case, you know, there's anything you want to watch that they've been in before the show drops. So yeah, that's it from me. I've been Fallout TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned into Fallout TV, and I will see you all again before the end of the week. And if for whatever reason I don't, have a fantastic Christmas, have a good New Year, and I will see you all in 2024. Big things coming next year for the channel. Love you all. Thank you for your support this year. Goodbye.